Let's go ahead and discuss the question that's probably on a lot of people's minds, if not everyone's mind, which is, will AI replace or take your job? In theory, it depends on the type of job that you have. Any job that requires human interaction or where human interaction is more preferred, off the top of my head, I can think of 5 jobs that I would not want to see automated or performed by robots anytime in the near future. Things like home healthcare worker, anyone that deals with elderly people or disabled people. Personal trainer. I do not want a robot sitting here showing me how to do exercises. I don't care how efficient. I would still prefer a human. Yoga instructor. I love yoga, and the interaction with the instructor and the entire ambiance is part of the experience. And I think that using robotics or AI in any form in that setting would just destroy the entire experience for me. Teachers. I do not want to have a robot sitting in front of my child or taking care of my child, especially in preschool or grade school. I would like teachers to have maybe AI tools that would help them work better with the children, but not completely replaced by robots. So basically, the more human interaction that's required or preferred, the less likely that AI will replace that job. Any type of job that requires analyzing or manipulating large amounts of data will more than likely be impacted. Things like financial analyst or computer programmer. On the other side of the spectrum, also anything that is repetitive or menial. Think of custodian or warehouse workers. According to the most recent report from the World Economic Forum, there are several sectors that will be heavily impacted by robotics and AI. Things like manufacturing, retail, transportation, and logistics. So for anyone who hasn't read it yet, I really recommend this book, AI 2041. It's by Kai-Fu Lee, who used to run Google China in the section called Job Savior. He's got a really great chart that illustrates the likelihood that certain jobs will become automated or obsolete. So if you want to take inventory on the effect that AI will have on your job and to what degree that impact will be, here's 4 questions that I would ask myself. How mundane or repetitive is the nature of my job? How much data and data analysis does my job require? How much interpersonal interaction takes place at my job? How much creativity and unique strategy planning goes into my job? The more creativity and the ability to prioritize that your job requires, and also the amount of personal interaction that is required or preferred for your job, the less likely that your job is going to be highly impacted by AI. However, on the other end of the spectrum, if you look and you're like, wow, I'm doing the same thing relatively all the time, all day, whether it's customer service or whether it's financial analysis. The bigger the data sets that you work with, that is AI's specialty. That is definitely where AI comes in and is able to perform analysis quicker, faster, and more cost effectively. And also with jobs that are repetitive, robots are able to do repetitive jobs very efficiently at this stage. And even though they might kind of look clunky now and they don't really seem like they have as much dexterity as humans do, it's coming. I guarantee it is coming. If you go on YouTube and you find the robotics that were unveiled by NVIDIA founder Jensen Huang at the CES show this year, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. They are getting better and better with the robotics every single year, every quarter, basically. So stay up on that. And finally, if you feel like AI is going to heavily impact your job, or you're just wanting to be more prepared, I would suggest sitting down and doing an analysis about what your job entails. And if you want to try and move into a different sector or something similar in your field that may or may not be as heavily impacted with robotics, you definitely want to start thinking about that now, because it is just moving at light speed and it is nowhere near slowing down. Also, I want to take this opportunity to thank anyone who has already subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe so that I can keep providing you with quality content and help you navigate this new AI economy. All right.